Okay, everyone, here we are with F-19 Stealth Fighter, which I believe is from 1987, 1988? 1988, according to my my keyboard reference card. So now, this is not the first time I'm playing this game. Usually I do these things kind of cold, but this is it's a sim, and it's a... I don't want to say it's a complex sim, but it's a fairly involved simulation. There's controls to learn, blah, blah, blah. It took me a couple of times to figure things out. So let's jump into the game. Play F-19 Stealth Fighter. Boom. You can see some Microprose stuff going on. All right, so maximum visual detail. I do indeed have a joystick, and time for the awesome. Boom, joystick calibration, VGA MCGA. All right, enough of that. All right, Sid Meier and Arnold, whatever, Hendrick. We'll be talking about them. Some more games from Microprose. Pirates, which I believe I have covered. This is the Steam version, so the... what's it called? Sorry, I'm tired. The copy protection is done. I've flown 2 missions already. I got promoted to first lieutenant, or first lieutenant if we are Canadian. I'm Billy UMB Cast Roberts. Let's choose me. Now let's see, what do we want to do? So we're doing Cold War, strike missions, green opponents, easy landings. In the Persian Gulf. We want to keep doing that? Let's keep doing that for now. Okay, so let's decode our mission here. So it looks like we're taking off and landing in different places. So let's see what's going on. Primary mission 43. Despite repeated warnings in an air raid, a hostile national leader persists in supporting international terrorism. Terror. The time has come to deal with this outlaw dictator. Due to the strong air defenses around his headquarters, your stealth aircraft has the best chance of success. Your primary objective is to destroy Army HQ at Shiraz, ONCKZ-13. I believe that's like a map thingy. And secondary mission 13, a retaliatory strike is planned against a large oil storage facility. To ensure the target is worth attacking, you must overfly it and get up-to-date photos. Computer-aided structural analysis and infrared views will show whether the tanks are full. So we got to photograph the tank farm at Bebehan, ONCJZ54. So yeah, we'll see. Photographing I haven't been able to do successfully yet, but let's... Okay, so those are my targets. Primary, secondary. Radar sights. It could be worse. Missile ranges. All kinds. Air bases. Also all kinds. Here's my flight plan. Depart from Bahrain, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully I'm going to have enough fuel. Any special events? No special activity. All right, let's exit the briefing room. So I need a camera. I've got 2 AGM-65 Mavericks, some dumb bobs, and 4 sidewinders, 10,000 pounds of fuel, and cutting it close. All right, let's begin. Okay, so here we are at the airfield. Let's lower our flaps since we're taking off. Let's make sure what our weapons loadout is. And for the time being, let's arm our sidewinders. And let's go. Now we want to wait for 200 knots. That's on the left ladder there. That's our speed. And at 200 knots, we can rotate. And rotate. Gear up. And let's do flaps up. And switch to our map. And let's do about 2,000 feet. All right, that's good. Let's kick in the autopilot, get on course. Lower our throttle a little bit. So this bar in the middle is our electromagnetic signature. So I'm staying around 2,000 feet, 2,300, because that's fine. That's going to keep our electronic signature low. So we either got to be kind of around 2,000 or lower. So actually, let's just kick down a little. Lower our throttle a little more. Yeah, a little more throttle. This is actually a problem. So I have this issue with throttle. And it was actually a problem that I had when I was actually getting my pilot's license. And, okay, so we see where we're going. Let's switch to our tactical map. And, yeah, it's a problem I had when I was getting my actual pilot's license. I have a tendency to run low throttle, low RPM, which is sort of dangerous. It's a problem that I had at the time that was corrected, in my actual, flight training. Don't mind the cat. He wants some attention. All right, so let's scan around here. Nothing on air to air. What about air to ground? Not much. There's a missile boat over there, which we don't really care about. Back to air to air. Oh, that's nav. Air to air. Okay, not much to worry about at the moment. And let's make sure. Okay, so take off from the airbase at Bahrain. 309 knots. Think we're doing okay there. Destroy the enemy army HQ at Shiraz. That might, yeah. And then we want to photograph. And I think for photography, we have to be above. So once we make our strike, we're going to climb to between 20 and 24,000 feet, I believe. And that's when we're going to be able to take some good photos. But for the time being, we're just going to kick around. This autopilot's a little bit... let's give it a touch more throttle. Oh, you know what? I think maybe I'm getting a bit of a buffet. Let's go up just a touch. There you go, just above 2,000 feet. Okay, that's a little steadier. 2020. So I believe I'm the white dot, unless I'm crazy. I think that's the case. And some stuff moving around. There's a potentially enemy plane. But what we're going to do is we don't want to alert anyone. So that's a cool thing about this game. You're in a stealth fighter, right? So you're actually marked better the less detection you do. The less, if this was another game, I'd turn and engage that plane. But for the time being, I'm not going to do that because he is converging on me. But... I don't want to draw attention if I don't have to. And so far, I'm not being tracked. My emissions are low. I'm low. So I think we should be good. We got 4 minutes to waypoint 1. Oh, something popped up on my little tracker there. Yeah, that guy's getting a little close for comfort. Nope. Okay, you know what? I don't know if I like him. He's getting too close. Okay. Braking. A little more throttle. Radar nearby. Okay, we got an F5. Where is he? Where is that effer? There he is. And is he in range? He's in optimal range. Open our bay. Fire. Close our bay. All right. F5 taken down. Let's slow down a little. Get back down to altitude. And there's another F5 taking off now because they know I'm here. Didn't want to do that, but what are you going to do? Okay, let's get our altitude back around 2,000 feet. Hit the autopilot. See, the autopilot will maintain your altitude when you set it, or maybe not. Brought me down to 1935. That'll do, though. So I have it on easy mode because, frankly, you know me, I just like to play the game. And let's see, where am I at? Switch back to the other map view. What's up, 2D? Oh, right, HUD mode. So I'm in air-to-air right now. All right, so I'm going to be at my waypoint shortly. Low and slow. Here, 264 knots. A little slow, but it doesn't look like I'm anywhere near stall speed, so that's fine. Yeah, because the slower you go, the less... the more... Well, it's kind of a trade-off. If you want to save a lot of fuel, you go high, and you're more fuel efficient above 32,000 feet. Okay, waypoint 1 is reached. Check our tactical map here. There's a SAM radar at Boucher. That's, you see on the TAC map where the little runway is, that little thing just below it is the SAM. But I'm low enough so it shouldn't affect me. A couple of trackers going on. But nothing nuts. Doesn't seem like there's any planes in the vicinity. Switch to air to ground and see what there is to see. Not much. 18 minutes to my next waypoint. That's the thing with this. Like, I don't know if this is necessarily real time, but there is a lot of waiting. Sort of being pinged by that SAM radar. But everything else, oh, there's a plane. I don't want to paint him with my... Also, yeah, that's the other thing. And actually, that was dumb of me. When you're in air-to-air mode, your air-to-air radar is actually active and pinging, so that messes up your... that makes you a little bit more noticeable because you have active radar going on. Oh, I'm getting pinged by that SAM. That yellow dude, I'm not too pleased with him. He's coming my way more than I would like. Yeah, I think he's painting me. Ooh, they're both yellow now. Army HQ at Shiraz. So there is my target. However, I think I may need to deal with these guys here. Maybe not. Looks like they're kind of minding their business a little bit. Maybe. Let's switch to Mavericks. He's off the radar at least. And that guy looks like he's also minding his business. So I'm glad I decided to leave them be. Fire Maverick, if that fails, I've got my my bombs. 11 minutes out. Everything's happy. Still Cold War, right? So there's not a lot of enemies around. I have this in easy mode, crappy enemies, and easy landing. So I don't have no damage at all. I do get damaged, but Landing in these games is hard enough, so I kind of figure as long as I do, I'm happy enough doing a nice approach. Got some hills. And then once we're done here, we're going to do some climbing. And I'll see how it works with the camera. Because yeah, last time I tried using the camera, wasn't so hot. Let's see, where am I at? I'm there, it's there. So yeah, I just got to go over, I think it's just over that next little hill ridgy thing. 5 landing, that's fine. Landing is good. We like landing because that means you're not chasing me. There's my target. Finally got into range of the tack screen. So you have your strategic map here. F5 taking off from blah, blah, blah. Arabic name. And you have your tactical map here. So we got the HQ there. There's a SAM radar, which may paint me when I get over this ridge. That's why I'm using terrain. I need to climb just a little because I'm not liking how much clearance I'm getting off of this mountain. There we go. Back off a little. Okay, we're in effective range, so square is basically out of range. White is effective range, and I want red, which is optimal range. Let's go back to around 2,000 feet. I'll turn the autopilot back on. There we go. Yeah, 1900's good. Kick up the speed a little. All right, optimal range. Open the bay. Fire the Maverick. And we're just going to keep on. Here's my missile view. Primary target hit by AGM-60. Did I destroy it, though? Primary mission completed. Okay. So now, we'll get to where we need to go. 22 minutes, so let's get up to 20,000 feet. Let's just get on course. And we need above 20,000 feet. See, I'm at full throttle now, so my detection level has gone way up. And also there's a SAM radar right there. So let's go down, let's straighten out there. One thing about this plane, there's no artificial horizon, so it's sort of hard to tell. Where you're looking. Yeah, and see, the higher I get, SAM radar at Shiraz. So now this is a bit dangerous because now kind of above 2,000 feet to about 32,000 feet, that's where you're more detectable. Which isn't ideal. So really, what I should do is go above 32,000. plane, and he's coming right toward me, which probably means tank farm. All right, there is my target, and I'm not being painted by anything. All right, so I'm at above 22,000 feet. That plane went right under me. I can definitely slow down a whole bunch. There's another guy coming in. How's my fuel doing? 5,000 pounds of fuel. I'm not getting painted. I'm quite detectable though, which doesn't make me feel good. One camera. Let's go a hair higher. Maybe about 22.5. Let's to be safe. I think it's between 20 and 24. Touch more throttle. Our speed's going down. All right. Let's level out. What happens if I open my bay now? I'm super detectable. Let's just save that. Boop. He's coming toward. Too close for comfort. Too close for comfort. All right, too close for missiles. Switching to guns, as they say. All right. But now, I'm sort of screwed because I got to get my altitude back. No good. Not happy. Not happy with this. Too much going on. Too low. Let's take this guy out and the other guy should be good. F-14. Oh, all my missiles are missing today. Whoa, more throttle. Oops, wrong way, wrong way. Okay. altitude back. Switch off of air to air. Oof, close to stall speed. Close to stall speed. So you see there's little black bars. So on the right side, the black bar is my vertical speed. So you see right now I'm going up a reasonable amount. And on the left side, when it starts, it'll creep up from the bottom. Okay, there we are. Let's straighten out on that guy. Let's get back up to altitude. So see, like if I pull straight up and my speed starts dropping, you'll see pretty quickly maybe not that quickly. Let's pull up even more, get my speed to drop even lower. And if I kind of throttle back a bit, you'll start to see a black bar. Yeah, see the black bar starts creeping up. That's my stall speed. Okay, let's go down. And so once that black bar gets up to the speed that I'm at, then my stall speed, then the plane's going to stall, which means the wings are not producing enough lift to hold up the weight of the aircraft. And then the plane falls out of the sky. Okay, we don't need to open the bay yet. So I believe I'm doing this right, at least according to the manual, but the manual, not super sure. The manual doesn't necessarily agree with the way the game actually plays. I think I have like an earlier version of the manual, and there's like a lot more steps to take. But apparently at some point, the message is supposed to pop up saying that I'm in range and I should start taking pictures. Let's see, I'm losing altitude, don't want that. A little more speed, a little more vertical speed. I'm actually doing this backwards. I should increase throttle, and then I should pull up. Not what I'm doing. Let's open the bay. Waypoint to be reached. It's all well and good. Where can I take pictures? I feel like I gotta be like right over them. Okay, now we should be alright. Do anything? No. If I shoot here, that's guns. Don't care about that. Airbus sure has a 5 landing. See, I should be able to take pictures. Because I'm overflying my target. Unless I need to actually be... Yeah, I know. Okay, let's see. The target should be on... Okay, more throttle, I know, more throttle. Calm yourself. It's now like super detectable. So let's try something. Maybe there's a different way to do this. You see, I'm pushing the camera thing. Oh, quiet with your stall warning. I'm fine. So 12,000 feet. There's what I'm supposed to be taking a picture of. Yeah, you see, I just haven't figured out all this camera stuff. Bay is open. Okay, F it. There's a plane in my way here. I think I have one. Sidewinder left. There we go. Where are you? This is not how I wanted today to go. Ooh, creeping up on stall speed. He's above me. Wow. Okay. Boom. No more sidewinders. Okay. So now let's get back down. And get back to base. That's too bad. I'm sure one of you will tell me what I did wrong. Because, yeah, 2 times I've tried the camera stuff, following the instructions in the manual, and it's supposed to do all kinds of say, hey, yeah, you're where you're supposed to be, blah, blah, blah. And it never quite works out for me with the photo taking, which is too bad. I guess I just won't get a medal. No medal for me. I got medal in the last 2 runs, so that's fine. At the green dot on the kind of upper left, whatever that airbase is called. Blah, blah, blah. $34, $33, $32, $28, 17 minutes, 3,200 pounds of fuel remaining. Okay, let's flip the autopilot back on. Give ourselves a little more speed. I think ideally we want to be around 300. Let's just see here. While we're approaching the airbase, I will check out the manual for photo taking on my cellular telephone. I definitely read it last time as well. And I did the same thing. I was between, let's see, okay, so, boop, 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 boop. Throttle. Fuel consumption. Yeah, it's funny. See, like the controls all work, but sometimes I feel like I'm playing a different game than this manual is talking about. It's like turn on engines. There's like a turn on engines button, but there isn't. It's just you throttle up. Okay, so camera, firing cannons, firing air-to-air, laser-guided bombs, unguided bombs. Okay, using reconnaissance camera. In principle, fly level over the target between 20 and 24,000 feet. When you're in the target area, a message appears on your monochrome CRT, whichever one that is, I assume. Anyways, I didn't see any messages. Activate your camera and expose film by holding on the fire weapons button. You need to expose 300 frames over the target. So the standard photo recon overflight procedure is identify the target, maneuver your plane so the target is ahead of you. You'll pass over the target between 20 and 24,000 feet. I did that. Invisible below you as you fly over. I did that. As you overfly the target area, a message to that effect appears in the monochrome CRT. Make sure both your roll and pitch are 20 degrees or less. Hold down the fire button to run the cameras. Release the button as soon as you stop flying over the target. This avoids wasting film. When the photography is complete, close the bay doors. You're free to maneuver. See, that's... it doesn't make sense. I did that. Anyways, things seem clear here, so let's accelerate time a little bit. Bunch of boats. Anyways, I'll still accomplish the mission, just not primary and secondary. F-18 Hornet. Oh, still on air-to-air. Oh, there we go. Okay. Normal time, so there is the runway. So let's reduce our throttle. Let's get down to 1,000 feet, and we're going to align ourselves. So the runways in this game, just to make life easier for everybody, are always running north-south. So they're always either 180 or 000. So what I'm going to do now is sort of align myself with the runway. So I'm going to sort of turn kind of a fake base leg here. And actually it does actually look like I'm landing the wrong way in theory. But you know what? I don't have enough fuel and this game isn't that smart. Well, I might have enough fuel to do like a proper circuit. But anyways, let's see, 1,200 feet, 1,100 feet. Okay, let's start turning. 1,000 feet. Let's put our flaps down. Let's put our gear down. A little less throttle, a little more turning. Turn on the ILS, the instrument landing system. Okay, there we are. That's where we need to be. And I'm a little low. Ooh, I feel like I'm high, but... Or 1,700 feet, I went way up. Anyways, I'll get onto the little more throttle. More throttle. Still low, but okay. So now, according to this, I don't really believe this, but according to this, I'm right on the button. Now, you see, the ILS in this game is dumb. It I'm not lined up with the runway at all. I guess I'm lined up with the ILS, but not on the proper approach with the runway. Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay. Well, that'll do. Okay, and brakes are 0, I think. Yep. Could have been worse. Safe landing. Again, I had easy landings in the real game. That might have crashed me out. But all right. I'm back, baby. All right, let's see what happened here. Okay, accomplished primary mission. 4 enemy aircraft were shot down. 1 enemy target was destroyed. 4 unauthorized military targets were destroyed. It's not my fault. They were too close. I guess they technically had to be attacking me first. All right, let's review. So I take off from Bahrain. Boo, 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 boo. Released a Sidewinder. F-5 Tiger shot down. In flight. Maverick released. Primary objective completed. Sidewinder released. Tiger shot down. Sidewinder released. Tomcat shot down. Sidewinder released. Phantom shot down. Good landing. Okay. And I'm awarded the Airman's Medal for exceptional mission performance. Hooray! I still got a medal. Drink up, it's party time. Let's try carrier landings on the bar. Burp. Who used my scarf as a bar rag? Okay, so that is a successful mission in F-19 Stealth Fighter. Now, again, if you guys want to correct me on how to do the camera stuff, that I don't know, it just seems a little funky. But yeah, that's that. Thanks, guys.
Battle